Hello viewers, I am Kausalya. Today we are going to discuss about the topic trigonometric ratios of some specific angles. So now we are going to fill this tabular column, right? So here we are limiting our angles to 0 degree, 30 degree, 45, 60 and 90, right? So totally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the basic thing in solving problem is you should know the values of specific angles perfectly. Once you know the values, then it will be very easy for you to solve the problem, right? So this is the basic thing. So the first thing is I'll tell you some tricks to remember these values, right? So here first for sine 0, initially you see it is 0, right? And for sine 90 it is 1, right? So, according to this sine theta, the values will be gradually increasing, right? Just like an ascending order. So, here for sine 0, it is 0. For sine 30 degrees, it is 1 by 2, right? And the next thing is for sine 45, it is 1 by root 2. And for sine 60 degree, it is root 3 by 2, right? So, the value is in ascending order regarding sine theta, right? You should be familiar with these values. Once you are familiar with this first column, then it is very easy for you to calculate the remaining values, okay? Remaining angles, to calculate the values for the remaining angles, right? So, it is in ascending order. Okay, the first thing is 0, that is sine 0 is 0 and sine 90 is 1. It is easy, right? So remaining, you have to remember these three values perfectly. That's the thing. 1 by 2, 1 by root 2 and root 3 by 2. Right. Now the next thing is for writing cos values, you have to write it in the reverse, right? That is, these values should be written in reverse. Okay, here comes 1, therefore here it is 1. And the next is root 3 by 2. So here it is root 3 by 2. And here it is 1 by root 2. So write 1 by root 2 as such. And the next is 1 by 2. So here it is 1 by 2. And finally 0. And here it is 0. Right? Just we had written in just reverse of this, or you can tell this is an descending order. Right? Here the value gradually increases to 1 from 0 to 1, whereas here the value gradually decreases from 1 to 0. Right. Now the next step is, what is tan theta? Tan theta can be expressed as sine theta by cos theta. Right. So here the value of sine 0 is 0 and cos 0 is 1. Right. So sine by cos. So that is 0 by 1, which is nothing but 0. Right. And again for this 30 degrees, that is for tan 30, it is sine 30 by cos 30, right? So how to write? It will be 1 by 2 divided by root 3 by 2, right? So these two terms cancel each other, and here the answer is 1 by root 3, right? Now the next thing is for tan 45 degrees, you have to divide these two. You see, both the values are same. So when you divide, here we are getting the answer as 1, right? And again for this 60 degree, root 3 by 2, the whole thing divided by 1 by 2. So again these two cancel each other, and here it is root 3, right? And here it is, you see it is 1 by 0. So anything divided by 0 is not defined. Okay, we can call it as infinity, but the general term is it is not defined. Right. Now everything is clear, right? So here just we have divided this value by this value. That's it. 0 by 1 is 0. 1 by 2 divided by root 3 by 2 is 1 by root 3. And here 1 by root 2 divided by 1 by root 2, it's 1. So root 3 by 2 divided by 1 by 2 gives you root 3. And finally 1 by 0. It is not defined. Right. So I believe you people are clear with this. Now the next thing is, okay. So cosecant, secant and cot. So as we all know, cosecant theta is nothing but it is the reciprocal of sine theta, right? So here reciprocal is, here we are having 0. So 1 by 0 will be again not defined. So here it is not defined. And the next thing is 1 by 2. So when you take reciprocal, it becomes 2 by 1, therefore 2. And again here it is 1 by root 2. So when you take reciprocal, this becomes root 2. And the reciprocal of root 3 by 2 is, it is nothing but it is 2 by root 3. And here the reciprocal of 1, that is again 1 by 1, which is equal to 1 here. Right. Because cosecant theta is nothing but it is the reciprocal of sine theta. Just we have taken the reciprocal of each and every element in this tabulation. Right. Now the next thing is secant theta. So here in the secant theta, it is nothing but it is a reciprocal of cos theta. Right. So 1 divided by 1 is again 1 here. So when you take reciprocal for this term, it becomes 2 by root 3. So what is the reciprocal of 1 by root 2? It is root 2, and here 1 by 2 becomes 2. Right. So reciprocal means again it is 1 by 0, right? So 1 by 0 becomes not defined. Right? Now finally we are going with cot theta. So again the same thing, cot theta is nothing but it is the reciprocal of tan theta. Right? So here it is 0. So 1 by 0 becomes, anything divided by 0 is again not defined. Right. Now the next thing is 1 by root 3, the reciprocal is root 3. And the reciprocal of 1 is 1. And here the reciprocal of root 3 is 1 by root 3. Right. And here it is not defined. Right. So here when you take this reciprocal, then it becomes 0. Right. So finally we had filled each and every element in this tabulation. So this tabulation is the basic for solving further trigonometric problems. Okay, not only in this, what is this exercise? Not only in this exercise or not only in this chapter 8, we will be using these tabulation values in chapter 9 also, I believe. Right. So here it is very easy to remember. The one and only thing you have to remember here is you have to remember all these values for sine theta. Right. So as I said, sine 0 is 0 and sine 90 is 1. And you have to remember these in between values. 1 by 2, 1 by root 2 and root 3 by 2. Once you are clear with this, then it will be very easy for you to fill the remaining columns. Right. How you fill cos theta? Just you have to write these elements in reverse order. Right. That's it. One comes first and the remaining elements follows. And tan is nothing but it is the ratio of sine by cos. You have to take the ratio. And the remaining three terms you see, cosecant, secant and cot are just they are reciprocal, right? Cosecant is nothing but reciprocal of sine. Secant is reciprocal of cos and cot is reciprocal of tan. That's it, right? So this is very, very important table. So please make efforts, okay, to keep in your mind. Thank you.